4-minute fat loss circuit. We're going to pair up 2 exercises today, and our 2 exercises are going to be pike presses with split jumps. So this one's going to be a bit higher intensity than the other ones that I've shown. So let's get right into it, and I'll show you from the side. What we're going to do with a pike press is you're just going to be laying on your stomach. You're going to have your arms at your sides. Make sure they're not underneath your body. Okay. A lot of times people will lay like this, and you see how rounded the shoulders get. Plus, when your arms are under here, you're stuck. You don't have a lot of strength from that position. So pull them out just to your sides. Keep the shoulder blades nice and tight. Then what we're going to do is we're going to straighten the knees. So you want to have your knees straight so they're not in contact with the floor. And then from there, what it's going to be is just driving your bottom way up and back. So get your hips up and back towards your feet. So it's going to look like this, where you're getting way up and back, and then coming right back down without touching the knees to the floor, and right back up and back, okay? Now, you're going to do that for 20 seconds. Now, if that seems a bit easy for you, and let me tell you, when you're doing these for, the amount of rounds that we do, and you're doing it for those 20-second rounds with a little bit of rest, it gets pretty tiring pretty quick. But if it feels, a bit easy, then we'll add the press to it. So what I just showed you was the pike. If we do the full-on press, it'll be the pike with a press at the top here. And then back down to the elbows and forearms, down to the chest. So it'll be up here to here, down here to here. Okay? That'll be your pike press. Those get really challenging really quickly. Okay? So just a way to add a little bit of challenge to the movement pattern. Okay, so the next one we're going to do, I'm going to show you. So for split jumps, what we're going to do is you're going to take you're going to stand like in a position where you would do a lunge from. And then we're going to go from there. So what you would do to find your lunge position, put your feet about hip or shoulder width apart. Remember, toes face straight ahead. Make sure they are not pointed out to the sides. And then what you do is you take one step back, straight back from that position. And so you have the same width in your stance. And then you're just moving one foot back. So you put all your weight loaded over the front leg. You want just the back leg to be there just for balance, but you don't want to push off the back leg. The whole pattern is pushing off the front leg, so hands in a position where they're going to go naturally. Don't worry about them. You're going to go here, you're going to jump up and land with the other leg in front. Okay? Again, land with your weight on the front leg and make sure that you don't get on your tiptoes. If you land on your tiptoes, you're going to have problems with your knees. Right? So the push, the drive coming off the ground really is from the midfoot and heel. That's where you're going to get your glute. You really want your hips involved and your hamstrings. Those are the power muscles that are going to help you through the pattern. So it's just explosive jumps here to here, here to here. Okay? And notice when I land, you'll see me. I'll show you from the side. The landing, start here so you can see it better. I start down in about a quarter lunge. And then when I jump, I'll land it back in the same lunge position. See? I'm not landing with stiff legs like this, where I'm going to jar my hip and mess up my knee or my back. Okay? So it's really just getting up there and land. Stick those landings nice and soft with most of your weight on the front leg. Okay? It does take a little bit of getting used to, so if you're just learning the pattern, modify the height a little bit. And make sure that you have, you're very comfortable doing a regular lunge pattern, okay? If you can't do regular lunges without, balance and, stability and strength problems, then, you're not going to be able to do the split jumps, okay? So again, 20 seconds of work followed by 10 seconds of rest, and that is 4 rounds on these 2 exercises, and that is your 4-minute fat loss circuit.